Previously on the world of Goops and Gags, there was a little gay person named Delicious Dee who lived in a world called Goops and Gags. It was filled with peace, love, and harmony until the evil orange Neanderthal infiltrated the world and started spewing racism, hate, transphobia, homophobia, bigotry. And when the world needed Delicious Dee the most, they vanished. Delicious Dee reemerged from the mighty Brokeback Mountains to take on the evil orange Neanderthal. Dee searched long and hard, far and wide to find formidable allies to help protect the kingdom of Goops and Gags. Dee's first stop was the dangerous Isle of Soft Tops, where he met the lovable but wimpy King Quantavius, where they were blindsided and tricked by the diabolical Devante. But in the nick of time, Dash the dragon was there to help save their lives. But it was too late. Quantavius' castle was destroyed. Delicious and Quantavius then headed to meet Queen Samaria at the Desert of the Damsels. But on their way, Dash's wings got exhausted and they fell directly into the sassy Serpent Sea. Here they met Monet, the majestic mermaid, queen of the sassy Serpent Seas, ruler of the kingdom Kantiana, but was quickly captured by the tyrant, the wicked, the paranoid, the perfidious Felipe the pirate, who also destroyed her kingdom. Afterwards, Prince Elijah appeared to get the queen back, but then the trio was captured by the pirate who summoned the dangerous sea serpent and then made Delicious, Quantavius, and Elijah walk the plank to meet their demise. The sea serpent opens its gigantic mouth, showing all of its 482 razor-sharp teeth and smothering the trio with its tart, stank-ass breath. And deep within the serpent's throat, you can see the lightning building up to destroy and wreak havoc. Carry on now, says Felipe as he points his sword towards them. As Delicious gets closer to the edge of the plank, he sees three figures coming his way at full speed ahead. And wait, it's Dash the dragon! He's back! But he's not alone. There are two other dragons with him. Dash blasts the serpent with a huge burst of fire that stops it momentarily. But meanwhile, back on the plank, Quantavius has wiggled out of the restraints and cut Dee and Elijah from the chains. Up above, Dash and his dragon friends were blasting the serpent with all of the fire that they got, swirling through the air, with the serpent spewing out lightning shards, creating a blistering misty effect, which then made it hard to see. Back on the ship, Felipe and his crew has all drawn their swords and started to circle in on the trio. As Quantavius starts to say a prayer, a huge wave knocks all of them over, and it's Monet the mermaid. She has been freed. Felipe the pirate then throws a magical dagger at Monet, and she falls overboard. Delicious picks up a sword and starts to fight the crew. Quantavius runs and hides, and Prince Elijah doesn't use a sword. He uses an epic fighting style called Karutsi. One of the dragons take a huge hit right in the chest from the serpent and plummets right into the water. It's two dragons left. Delicious is battling off three crew folk at a time, slicing and dicing these disgusting pirates. Shit! Dee's arm is cut as Chris J flips over to protect him, as Felipe the pirate levitates and creates a huge whirlpool. Half of his own crew has fallen overboard. The lightning and thundering has gotten worse. Someone, somebody, anybody, help!
Ooh, this is about to be good.
Oh, I gotta pee.
I need some popcorn.
Finally, yeah!
Quiet on the set, please.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rise and shine, this Goops and Gags. What the hell these celebs in had? Falling out of the cars and shit, and storing lies and shit. These motherfuckers really need an intervention. They so crazy, they always having babies. From scandals to the baby, all the way to Lake Bailey. Hey, it's D with the T. Pop culture from A to Z. Boss stay alert and never been a flirt. Room so shady, never been a lady. Hood stay talking, never been flossing. Nicole so bitchy, never been a snitchy. Industry on blast, gotta shake that ass. Video was takeout, never been a fake out. And now it's me, about to get it up like Jodeci. Sit back and relax and see. 3, 2, 1, hey, it's me.
It's Dee Will.
And welcome back to another riveting, show-stopping, titty-itching episode of Goops Gags and Tea with Dee. I am your hostess with the mostest, and this is Tea with Dee. Happy month. Today is not Monday. Yep, I pump faked y'all. Happy Tuesday. You know, a part of me didn't want to annoy y'all on a good old Monday, on that good old Labor Day, but here I am again for another episode of Tea with Dee. Y'all, I have a really quick update to give y'all. I want to thank every single person that is currently listening to me now, who is currently have listened to my episodes in the past, because if y'all don't follow me, and y'all clearly need to follow me on social media, but y'all, I have officially made it to my 1,000 downloads, and y'all have no idea how that makes me feel. So I just want to say thank you so much to all my supporters, to all of the listeners, to all of the haters too, because clearly I know there's a couple of y'all that hate listen to me, but listen, it don't even matter. I just want to thank y'all so much for just rocking with me and not falling by the wayside and really fucking, and y'all really fuck with me. So I really do appreciate that. Y'all have no idea what downloads really means to a podcaster, and to be honest, downloads is probably the most important thing, you know, personally. That's how I feel. But, you know, other things that go along with that as well, like listens and engagement, blah, 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 blah. But I just wanted to just say thank you so much for all the downloads. Y'all really do appreciate that. And let's not listen, y'all back at work today. I don't want to drag nothing out, because y'all probably listening to me on y'all way to work or on a lunch break or whatever the case may be. So let's just get into oh my gosh, wait, it's not Monday. So I feel like I can't do my Monday motivation rise and grind. But, you know, this is a really special occasion. So let's just call it a Tuesday motivation rise and grind. So let's just get into it. So everyone, let's give a round of applause to Tyler Perry, because just recently Forbes named him Hollywood's newest billionaire. So on last Tuesday, the magazine announced that the black filmmaker has joined the elite and exclusive club after estimating his net worth at $1 billion, CBS News reported. Perry is known for his star role as Medea, in addition to his many great, fantastic movies based on that character. His journey from rags to riches is something that has driven his ambition to own everything he puts his hand on. So he says, I love when people say you come from humble beginnings. It means you were poor as hell. And I want y'all to know that he literally said it in his Medea accent. So adding ownership changes everything, he says. He's the proud owner of 22 feature films, 24 stage plays, over 1,200 television episodes, and an Atlanta-based studio that spreads across 330 acres of land. So y'all, Tyler Perry has been getting paid. So the publication provided a detailed breakdown, which shows how he reached the $1 billion feat, starting with $300 million in cash and investments and a $60 million stake in BET Plus, which no one watches. Among other assets are his Atlanta, New York, Los Angeles, and Jackson Hole, Wyoming homes, which are all valued at $40 million. So Forbes attributes $320 million of his fortune to his library of work and his new studio complex, which is the largest film production site in the United States and is worth $280 million. So given all of the sources of income that I just said, Forbes has estimated that Perry has earned over $1.4 billion in pre-tax dollars over the past 15 years. Y'all, this is freaking ridiculous to think that someone who started by essentially doing drag on stage years ago is now a billionaire, a black, like, this is fucking insane, y'all. Like, this is crazy. So I just wanted to, I'm just going to do one this week, y'all. So I just wanted to give Tyler Perry his just due, and to also to put the cherry on top, y'all. I'm not sure if y'all have seen this part. So he actually just bought a new estate in Atlanta, which is going to include a farm and an airport. Y'all, could y'all envision Tyler Perry Airport? Like, I'm not sure if y'all have ever seen Soul Plane, but that's what I envision Tyler Perry Airport to look like. Oh my gosh. So anyway, y'all, so I just wanted to give a shout out to Tyler Perry really quickly for doing the damn thing and being a motherfucking billionaire, showing us broke bitches how to do it. All right, so on to the topics of the day, baby. Child, listen, I don't know how to tell y'all this, but listen, y'all. So the CDC tells the state governors to officially prepare to distribute COVID-19 vaccines by November 1st, y'all, which is 2 days before the election day. Listen, I ain't into conspiracy theories, but I'm listening. Listen, I don't make the news, I just report it, y'all. So listen, so CBS News reports that the CDC recently told state governors to be prepared for the distribution of COVID-19, right? So the CDC director, Robert Redfield, sent a letter last week to governors informing them that the U.S. government is contracting with the company McKesson to distribute the vaccine to local health departments and doctors' offices. So Redfield also asked them to expedite any application for distribution facilities to ensure that there is an adequate number before that vaccine is available. So y'all, apparently COVID-19 vaccine has also been the support of Anthony Fauci, the head of National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, and a recent interview with Kaiser Health News. So he said that clinical trials for COVID-19, the scientists have a moral obligation, y'all, whatever the fuck that means, to offer the vaccine by speeding up the process and making it available for everyone. I'm not sure about y'all, but listen, I work in the healthcare field and they kind of like make us get the, outside of COVID-19, I'm talking about the regular goddamn flu season bullshit that happen every year. They kind of like pressure make us get these flu vaccinations, and it's like the only way that you can opt out of it is of course like, you know, religious purposes and or like a medical reason, so like maybe your body doesn't react to it, you know, whatever. But if it's not religion or that, you gotta make this shit, and if you have to get it, and if you don't get it, you gotta sign this waiver saying that child it's a mess. But I just out of curiosity, y'all, how do y'all feel about the COVID-19 vaccinations, and do y'all think that it's too soon for it to actually be coming out? I think that's my gripe about it. I just feel like we've truly only really known about COVID-19 since December 2019, and I just feel like trials usually last years. So for them to have vaccinations out within a year is kind of scary. And listen, y'all, as a black person, listen, I'm already scarred by the Tuskegee trials that they did here years ago. Listen, this ain't that type of podcast. I ain't gonna go into the Tuskegee trials, but y'all, I need y'all to Google the Tuskegee trials, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about okay, all right, so let me go ahead and get to the next topic. Y'all, so this story is kind of crazy as shit. So, y'all, there was a California wildfire that started by a gender reveal party. I was really contemplating on whether or not I should put this story in, but then I realized I can use this opportunity to shade and read straight people. So why the fuck not? So y'all, a California wildfire in San Bernardino County was started by a gender reveal party over the weekend. It has since destroyed 7,050 acres of land as of early Monday morning. So the incident occurred on a Saturday and spread for several hours from the El Dorado Ranch Park north unto the Yucasupa Ridge. Y'all, I don't know how to pronounce that, and y'all not going to read me on this damn podcast saying I don't know how to talk. Over 500 people from 10 fire crews arrived to fight the fire that started around 10:23 a.m. So by Sunday night, amid record temperatures of 121 degrees, the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection revealed that a smoke-generating pyrotechnic device sparked the fire. So according to Daily Mail, the device is often used to release smoke to announce the gender of a baby. So the Fire Law Enforcement of California has determined that El Dorado fire burning near Oak Glen in San Bernardino County was caused by a smoke-generating pyrotechnic device that was used for a gender reveal. We know how it started because they were still there, said the spokesperson for the department. They understood the seriousness of the fire, the spokesperson said. They genuinely believed there was an accident, but I think now they understand the gravity of the situation, he said, adding that the family could be responsible for the cost of putting the fire out, right? So it was the cost of firefighters, engines, planes, and more possible charges relation to arson. But I decided to place this in today's episode of Tea with Dee because for all of the girls and gays that are listening to me right now, I've always felt that gender reveal parties were kind of stupid, right? Because what exactly are you celebrating, right? Why is it a celebration? And this is something that us millennials created. I don't know listen, I see the demographic show. I see the age bracket who listens to this damn show. So I want y'all to stop, and I really want y'all to sit, and I really want y'all to think, why do we do gender reveals? What's the real purpose of it? Why are we expressing to the world, hey, listen, the fetus that is growing inside of me has X and or Y chromosomes. So let's just make a part. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And it's already setting us back millions of thousands of years, because at the end of the day, like, I just believe that gender reveals are irrelevant and there's literally no reason to do it. Like, I understand a baby shower, but why the fuck a gender reveal? It's literally a waste of money and a waste of my fucking time, and I don't think I would ever go to a gender reveal party, because it perpetuates the wrong fucking thing. Like, what the fuck? Child, anyway, so I just wanted to say that. And there's no now pause, y'all. I'm not saying that I feel like I'm happy or anything about that, about this fire that happened in California. It's actually terrible and horrible. But I just want to shed a light the fact that gender reveals are silly and superficial, and I just feel like if they didn't exist, this fire wouldn't have happened. Now, granted, California had wildfires all the time, but this one was specifically started by a goddamn pyrotechnic fucking machine, specifically geared for gender reveals. So I just wanted to quickly say that, and just go ahead to the next topic, y'all. Okay, y'all. All right. So y'all gonna make me eat my goddamn words. Okay. So in last week's new segment at Tea with D, and tentatively titled "The Things That I Don't Give a Fuck About in Pop Culture," I said that I didn't give a fuck about the Brandy and Monica versus battle that happened. And I'm gonna say that y'all gonna make me eat my words, because not only did I tune in for a couple of minutes, whatever, they broke the versus viewership, right? Brandy and Monica's record-setting versus viewership translated into major gains for both singers' streaming totals after the event. So combined, y'all, the pair registered 21.9 million streams for their song catalogs from August 31st through September 2nd, according to Nielsen data, a period compromising the day of the competition and 2 days after for residual fan activity, right? So, regular stuff. So that total compares to 6.3 million US on-demand streams in the 3 days leading up to the broadcast. So of the 21.9 million streaming totals, Monica accounted for 11.2, while Brandy's accounted for 10.9. And this is not to put them against each other or say, oh, listen, Monica won, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm just saying, I'm once again, I'm saying I don't create the news. I'm just speaking it to you all, whatever. So listen. So, at its peak, the web broadcast drew 1.2 million simultaneous viewers, which is clearly the highest rated, right? The highest viewed, and they beat Erykah Badu's and Jill Scott's, which was 750,000, and this was all the way back at May 9th. So, I just wanted to say once again, okay, y'all made me eat my. But the thing is that, listen, why does it seem like the women versus are much more like, not much more, clearly according to goddamn Billboard.com, the women versus are garner much more attention than the male viewership. And the thing is that specifically about Brandy and Monica, I believe that what also took them over the ledge. Of course, listen, they're definitely talented women. They have great songs and blah, 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 blah. But there was something about this quote unquote beef that they had in the 90s and the early 2000s that also fueled I feel like viewership, because to be honest, I think that's the only reason why I actually tuned in because I wanted to see like how they dealt with each other and the little sly things, like the little shade. I just want to see if there was going to be any of that, but of course there was. But this isn't the time for that. I ain't going to try. If y'all want to see the shit, go on YouTube. But I just wanted to just give. I actually kind of just want to give a shout out to Brandy and Monica. I guess like I just want to give them a shout out for breaking the motherfucking Apple verses and just give them the just due and give them the flowers while they the fuck can smell them. But anyway, so moving right along, let's go ahead to the next topic. Y'all, this next story is quite hilarious as fuck to me. Listen, so y'all, so the cast of Dancing with the Stars 2020 has been revealed. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up, y'all, is before two specific cast members, and that's Carol Baskin and Nelly. Y'all, I am going to be tuned into this motherfucking show because this is going to be a fucking disaster. Y'all, so listen. So Dancing with the Stars comes back on TV next Monday, September 14th for season 29. Listen, y'all, I had no idea that the fucking Dancing with the Stars been on TV so goddamn long because it's just such a full of fuckery. But I just wanted to say that, and I think it's hilarious because isn't Carol Baskin isn't she under investigation for school child? I mean, for allegedly killing her goddamn husband. And she gonna be on national damn TV every week dancing and shit. And I think it's hilarious that Nelly is on it because it's like, what the fuck? So you already know that Nelly is clearly going to be a fan favorite because it's just like, who the fuck? Like, why the fuck not? I mean, of course they have some other people that I don't give a fuck about. I'm not sure if y'all give a fuck about them either, but they got Jesse Metcalf on there. I don't know who that is. Some type of NFL Super Bowl champ, Vernon Davis child, and I don't know who that is. I know damn sure y'all know who that is. Oh, so Jeannie Miles on there as well from the real Disney Channel alumni Sky Jackson, the little black girl with the big eyes. But then I also pause, and then Nev Schulman. Listen, Nev from Catfish, y'all, he on that shit too, which I think is fucking hilarious with sissy ass ice skater Jenny Ware. Actually, y'all, this is really going to be a really, really exciting season. So for the people who don't watch Dancing with the Stars, y'all probably should watch it this season. And then also, just to top it off, so Tyra Banks is going to be the host. I don't know how I feel about that. Tyra Banks is she's a bit of a wild card, but listen, she's a black woman getting gigs, so child, I guess I'm excited about that. But then I also wanted to say that this season of Dancing with the Stars is going to have its first ever black female professional dancer. So if y'all don't know the concept of Dancing with the Stars, it's usually a celebrity and then it's like a professional dancer to help them, with the routines and stuff. So this year is going to be the first time ever that a black woman is going to be a professional teaching the celebrity how to dance. So I think that was just cool or whatever. So let me just go ahead and go on to the next topic. So do y'all remember rich ass Paris Hilton? Y'all, so I can't. This is just the most ridiculous thing ever. So Paris Hilton has said recently that she pretended to be a Barbie airhead, right? So here we go. So Paris Hilton is opening it up for the first time about the image and lifestyle she lived in order to hide the very traumatic upbringing she endured. So she's discussing this on a new upcoming episode of CBS Sunday Morning. So she's been known, of course, for many things, y'all. She's always been on the scene, her lavish and wealthy lifestyle, and she's always said, that's hard. But what's not so hard are the secrets she kept to her goddamn self for most of her goddamn life. So she says the person that we know is truly not the person she really is. So what she says is there's so many differences. Well, let me see how I can do her voice. There's so many differences with the character. It's mostly kind of like this blonde, bubbly. Yeah, I don't know how to do her voice, but she said there's so many differences with this character. It's mostly kind of this blonde, bubbly kind of Barbie airhead. In real life, I'm the exact opposite. I'm not a dumb blonde. I'm just very good at pretending to be one. So she actually have this YouTube film titled This Is Paris, which is set to debut on September 14th. Why is everything September damn 14th? Yeah, child. So I guess y'all next Monday is going to be a very important day for us, child. So, listen, so the film will detail the star's painful childhood. She grew up with a golden spoon in her mouth and billionaire money access and blah, 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 blah. So, it will... Y'all, let me not... Wait, pause. Just because she's an heiress doesn't mean that she can't have a traumatic upbringing, y'all. I'm just joking. Let me fucking clear that up right now. But anyway, so the film will detail her painful childhood, her wild teenage years, and the time her parents sent her to several behavior modification schools. Yeah, so Paris is damn near 40 years old. So I just think it's very interesting that she's finally revealing to the world that she have not been this like, that's hot character. I guess I'll tune into This Is Paris on the YouTube channel. I guess, just to see what it's about. Listen, y'all girls and kids, I know y'all give a fuck about, I know y'all care about Paris Hilton, and I know y'all had her goddamn perfume before, right? So don't make it seem like y'all don't give a fuck about Paris Hilton, because I know y'all goddamn do. I know y'all watch The Simple Life as well. But anyway, on to the next topic. So, child, I think I might have to take my ass to goddamn Vegas July 2021. So, y'all listen. So, Usher will be taking his talents to the Las Vegas, baby. So, he announced last Friday that he will be headlining his own residency at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace. And it is kicking off officially July 16th, 2021. So, the venue have 4,300 seats, blah, blah, blah. And he's going to perform all his hits, blah, 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 blah. Right. But, y'all, this is the juice. So Usher spoke with Rolling Stones about the residency, and he said that, you know, of course he wanted to do it this year, but of course due to COVID, blah, 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 that I'm really excited to be able to know that I'm in the process of putting together a show for Las Vegas. He said that since he was 21, he's always anticipated to go into Vegas, so I guess everyone just stay tuned for all the tickets and all the things and all the wangs, child. But listen, I don't know. The thing is that I'm not sure why people don't really respect Usher as being like this outstanding performer that he is. I just feel like when you think about performers of our generation, I just think, I mean, of course, everyone thinks about Beyonce. Like, that's a given. But it's just like no one wants to give the guys their just due. Now, Chris Brown is usually thrown up in this conversation, but it seems like his bad boy antics kind of stop him from joining and actually being a part of this conversation. But I believe that he's up there as well. Listen, Beyonce is in her own stratosphere, y'all. Listen, the Beehive, y'all leave me the fuck alone, because y'all still on my goddamn ass a few weeks ago when I had my opinions about Black is King, okay? Listen, I know Beyonce is a fantastic, phenomenal performer. But what I am saying was that Usher is also a great performer, and I believe that this residency is going to show that. Now, Usher also have a few, bad boy, he's done a few things that are questionable in the past, but we're just going to bypass that. We're just going to ignore all those things and just say that, he's a great talent and we all love his song. Like, come on now, who don't love a fucking Usher song? Come on now, right? So I'm just saying that I'm going to be there next motherfucking summer, child, with my goddamn mask on. If COVID's still around, COVID is definitely going to be around. So I'll make sure to be there with my goddamn, I'll make sure to be there with my mask on, y'all. So let's go ahead and get to the next topic. So, for the last story of today, y'all. So, this story has actually been circling since maybe like July sometime. And I just felt like I really didn't want to speak on it, because I just figured like, where's the actual the proof? But I just figured because I'm not really feeling the bitch. I just figured why not just speak on it now. So if y'all don't know, the Real Housewives of Atlanta are currently filming right now. They currently started filming 2 months ago, which is the reason why the rumors and all of these things came up. So Cynthia Bailey just recently said in an interview with E! News that she's not sure that Nene Leakes is returning because she hasn't filmed with her. So the thing is that most of the housewives have been very vocal about their stance on the show. We all know that Candy is going to be on. We all know that Cynthia is going to be on. We all know that Portia's going to be on. We all know that we all know that Kenya is going to be on. How can I forget? She's my fave. I'm so toxic and problematic. But anyway, I'm just saying this to say that this has been this huge hoopla around Nene Leakes from maybe like the past, and I don't mean a good hoopla. I mean like a horrible hoopla. So Nene has not confirmed if she's going to return back to Real Housewives of Atlanta for season 13. So majority of her co-stars have already kind of hinted that they will be back. But she's such a fucking drama queen. So this is what she said on Instagram. So it's my time to speak out and speak my truth. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that with the support of a lot of people behind me that's going to help me with speaking out. A lot of people have been asking me a lot of stuff, asking me about the Real Housewives of Atlanta every day on my social media. There are so many false reports out there. I have remained quiet. I haven't said anything about it as of yet. It's coming. I will be speaking soon. Nene Leakes, I just genuinely do not understand how she can just have this sheepish behavior
when she's not recording, but when she's recording, she's like this Don Diva big person. Like, girl, what is the truth? What is the goddamn truth, girl? The thing is that Nene has been jacking up goddamn producers, yanking people out of her closet, spatting on it. Like, girl, Nene has been showing her ass. She's been leaving in the middle of reunions because she can't stand the heat. Like, Nene has not been on her shit these last couple of years. And to be honest, I've used to be a fan of Nene maybe like 10 years ago, like goddamn season 4 or something. This is before she got on Glee and she became like this big-headed superstar, the pseudo superstar, and thinking that she better than everybody else. Which is interesting to me because everyone has, and Andy Cohen and everyone has said that Kandi Burruss is 100% the fan favorite, and we all know, reports have stated that Kandi also is the highest paid housewife. So I really don't understand why Nene Leakes just thinks she's just like this Don Diva. Like, she been on one season ahead of Kandi. Nene was on the first season and Kandi was on the second season. So I literally have no idea why Nene literally walks around with a stick stuck up her ass like she's the fucking queen of the world when everyone else has got their goddamn contracts, but she didn't. I say Nene buy wig, girl, because girl, I just don't fucking have the time. I personally don't want to see Nene on this next season of Atlanta Housewives. I feel like she needs to gracefully bow out before they try to demote her. But I don't see. Could y'all imagine them demoting Nene Leakes to a friend of the cast? Oh, but y'all listen. I'm not going to tear Nene up. I'm not going to tear Nene a new hole. I just feel like, once again, I feel like she should just bow out gracefully before the shit really hit the motherfucking fan, and she out and she's kicked the fuck off like how Phaedra was a couple of years ago for saying that she drugged them and then raped them in her dungeon. You know what? Phaedra is literally so fucking ridiculous. I literally can't. But that wraps up another show-stopping, riveting, heart-throbbing episode of Tea with Dee. Thank you so much for joining me, y'all. I really, really, really do appreciate y'all patience and for listening on this fantastic, fabulous Tuesday. Yeah. And I also wanted to say, y'all, listen, I also want to say thank you once again for listening, for downloading all of my episodes. I really do appreciate that. But listen, let me tell y'all, the sponsors really care about downloads, and they also care about engagement, and they also care about reviews. So please, I'm asking you guys are currently listening to me right now. Just stop what you're doing, or for Apple Podcasts specifically, there is a 96, I just looked before I start recording, there are 96% of the people that listen to me, they listen to me from Apple Podcasts. Y'all, could y'all take 2, 3, 4 minutes out of your busy life to just give me 5 stars? No, rate me how, I ain't even gonna tell you how to give me 5 stars. Give me whatever rate y'all think I deserve. Give me a rating and actually type in a review. That really, 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 really helps me, y'all, and I really, 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 really do appreciate it. And I waited to say that it's with a heavy heart that I have to tell you guys. But no, y'all, listen up, guys. This is really, really, really important. This is the last week of shows before I start the new schedule, right? So the new schedule is I'm going to be releasing shows every 2 weeks now. Yes, the new show is going to be bi-weekly. And guys, don't fret. Don't listen. It's a-okay. Nothing has happened, y'all. Everything is going to be fine. But I am just a person who believes quality over quantity, right? And I do have a few other things that I will also like to roll out as well. Don't worry. The weeks that I will not be releasing podcasts, I also will be releasing other things as well. So guys, this is a really, 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 really special time for me, y'all, because I really get to get in my creativity bag, and y'all have no idea just already how many doors that have already been opened. And I've been doing this, a month and a half? Like, I haven't really been doing this for a while. But I really want y'all to know that the people are listening, and the people that should be listening are listening. And just make sure to send it to all of your friends. I really do appreciate that. Your friends and your family, anybody who needs a kiki for the day or whatever the case may be. I really do appreciate all the support. So you can feel free to follow me on all social medias at DeeWill or a variation of Dee Will. But on Instagram, you can follow me at TheDeeWill, or you can follow the podcast on Instagram at GoopsGagsTea, or you can follow me as a friend on Facebook at Dee Will. But don't worry, I'm going to put all of this in the podcast description box below. And thank you so much for tuning to another episode, y'all. See y'all, I guess,
I guess tomorrow. Yeah, because Write Me Bitch still coming on. So y'all tune into a motherfucking episode tomorrow, y'all, for Write Me Bitch. And then, of course, a fabulous episode of Alphabet Club this Friday. Thank you so much. Mwah. Peace, love, and I'm very rich, bitch. See you tomorrow, y'all. Bye.